Hey, fellow warriors of life. Have you ever felt like you're trapped in a maze of mediocrity, where every day is a replay of the same old struggles and unfulfilled dreams? You look in the mirror and see a person who's far from reaching their potential, weighed down by self-doubt, bad habits, and a mountain of excuses. It's like there's an invisible force holding you back from the life you truly desire. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's time to break free. There comes a moment in everyone's life when you must face a crucial crossroads. Either stay stuck in the same old rut and watch your dreams fade away, or gather the courage to set fire to the old you and rise from the ashes like a phoenix. The weak, undisciplined, and hesitant version of you has had its time. If you're hungry for growth, success, and a life that's truly extraordinary, that old self has to go. You need to demolish every single habit that's been tying you down. Whether it's hitting the snooze button one too many times, procrastinating on your goals, or constantly seeking validation from others, and those thoughts that tell you you're not good enough or you'll never make it. It's time to silence them once and for all. They're nothing but lies that have been holding you hostage. And let's not forget about the excuses. I don't have enough time. I'm not talented enough. We've all been there. But they're just barriers that we've created for ourselves. This is your chance to rewrite your story. It's a solo journey, but it's also the most empowering one you'll ever take. There's no one coming to save you from this mess. You are the captain of your own ship, and the power to transform your life lies solely in your hands. If you truly want to change, you can't afford to wait any longer. The time is now. Burn the bridges to your past. Cut off the noise of self-doubt, and start rebuilding yourself from the ground up. You have the power to create a new you, a version that's stronger, wiser, and completely unstoppable. So, are you ready to take that first step? Let's dive in and start this incredible transformation together. Now that you've made the decision to transform, the first step is to confront the past head-on. We all have a past that's filled with mistakes, failures, and moments we'd rather forget. But instead of running away from it, we need to embrace it as a source of learning and growth. Think about all the times you've held back because of fear or self-doubt. Maybe it was that job opportunity you passed up, or the relationship you didn't pursue. These are the chains that have been holding you prisoner. It's time to break them. Burn the bridges to your past means making a clean break from the things that no longer serve you. It's about letting go of the guilt, the regret, and the old patterns of behavior that have been holding you back. Some of you might be thinking, but how do I let go of the past? It's not that easy. I get it. Letting go is hard, but it's necessary. You can't move forward with your life if you're constantly looking back. Start by identifying the things in your past that are still causing you pain or holding you back. It could be a toxic relationship, a bad habit, or a negative mindset. Once you've identified them, make a conscious decision to let them go. For example, if you had a friend who always brought you down and made you feel bad about yourself, it's time to cut ties. Don't be afraid to distance yourself from people who don't support your growth. Your future is too important to be dragged down by the negativity of others. And if you have a habit like smoking or overeating that's not good for your health, make a plan to break it. Replace it with a healthier habit, like going for a run or reading a book. Remember, every day you spend dwelling on the past is a day you're not moving forward. You have the power to change your life, but it starts with letting go of the past. So, be brave, be bold, and start burning those bridges. Because on the other side, there's a new you waiting to emerge. A you that's free from the shackles of the past and ready to take on the world. As you start to distance yourself from the past, you'll realize that walking alone is not a curse, but a blessing. In a world where everyone seems to be seeking validation and constant company, the idea of being alone can be terrifying. But here's the truth. Solitude is where real growth happens. When you walk alone, you're forced to confront your innermost self. You face your fears, your insecurities, and your weaknesses head on. It's in these quiet moments that you discover who you truly are, not who society, friends, or family want you to be. This self-discovery is the foundation of any meaningful transformation and our true potential. Weakness, on the other hand, is often a result of our own choices. When we give in to laziness, make excuses, and avoid challenges, we're essentially choosing to be weak. But the good news is, the opposite is also true. Every time we push ourselves out of our comfort zones, face our fears, and take on new challenges, we're choosing strength. Think about the times when you've been too comfortable. Maybe you've been in a job that pays the bills, but doesn't fulfill you. Yet you stay because it's easy. Or perhaps you've been in a relationship that's mediocre at best, but you're too afraid to live because it's familiar. These are the comfort traps that hold us back. But what if you were to take a leap of faith? Quit that job and pursue your passion. Or end that relationship and open yourself up to new possibilities. It might be scary at first, but that's where real growth occurs. Pain and discomfort are not obstacles. They're the stepping stones to success. Every great warrior, leader, or athlete has faced hardship and suffering. They didn't shy away from it. Instead, they embraced it as a part of their journey. When you experience pain, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, don't run from it. Use it as fuel to drive you forward. Let it teach you resilience, discipline, and the importance of perseverance. For instance, if you're trying to get in shape, the pain of a tough workout might make you want to give up. But every time you push through that pain and complete the workout, you're not only getting stronger physically, but also mentally. You're building the discipline and determination needed to achieve your goals. The key is to understand that discomfort is the price of success. If you want to achieve something great, you have to be willing to endure the pain and suffering that come with it. There are no shortcuts, no easy ways out. But when you look back on your journey, you'll realize that every bit of discomfort was worth it. So, break free from the comfort zone. Embrace the pain, and watch as you transform into a stronger, more capable person. Once you've embraced discomfort and started to build strength, it's time to turn your attention to your mindset. Your mindset is like the foundation of a building. If it's weak or unstable, everything else you try to build on it will crumble. To truly transform your life, you need to erase the old, limiting mindset and program a new, empowering one. Most of us have been programmed since childhood with beliefs and thoughts that aren't even our own. Society, family, and the environment we grew up in have all influenced the way we think. We've been told what we can and can't do, what's possible and what's out of reach. But these are just limitations that we've accepted as truth. And it's high time we break free from them. The old mindset is filled with self-doubt and negative self-talk. It's the voice in your head that says, "I'm not good enough. I can't do this," or "I'll never succeed." These thoughts are like weeds in a garden, choking out any possibility of growth. But you have the power to uproot them. Start by becoming aware of these negative thoughts. Pay attention to when they arise and challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this belief? Replace these negative thoughts with positive, empowering ones. Instead of saying "I can't," say "I can find a way." Instead of "I'm not good enough," say "I am constantly improving." Your words have a powerful impact on your mindset. When you repeat positive affirmations, your subconscious mind starts to believe them, and this belief will shape your actions. Visualization is another powerful tool for reprogramming your mindset. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goals. See yourself as the person you want to become. Visualize the steps you need to take to get there. This not only helps you clarify your goals, but also trains your mind to focus on the positive and believe in your ability to succeed. Your new mindset should also embrace failure as a learning opportunity. In the past, you might have seen failure as the end of the road. But now, you need to understand that every failure is a stepping stone to success. Each mistake you make teaches you something valuable. It shows you what doesn't work and helps you adjust your approach. So, the next time you face failure, don't be discouraged. Instead, analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and use that knowledge to move forward. Remember, changing your mindset is not a one-time thing. It's a continuous process that requires daily practice. But as you start to see the world through a new, positive lens, you'll notice a significant difference in your life. You'll be more confident, more motivated, and better equipped to face any challenges that come your way. So, start today. Erase the old mindset and start programming the new, powerful you. Most people are afraid of being alone because they fear the silence. They're used to filling their lives with noise and distractions to avoid facing their own thoughts. But when you embrace solitude, you'll find that it's in the silence that your mind becomes clear. You start to hear your own voice, the one that's been drowned out by the opinions of others. Greatness is often born in solitude. Just look at the most successful people in the world. Steve Jobs, for example, spent countless hours alone, thinking and innovating. His time in solitude allowed him to create products that changed the way we live. Elon Musk, too, has spoken about the importance of spending time alone to focus on his goals. These are people who understood that in order to achieve something truly remarkable, they had to be comfortable with being alone. Walking alone also builds self-discipline. When you're by yourself, there's no one to rely on but yourself. You have to take responsibility for your actions, make your own decisions, and solve your own problems. This process of self-reliance strengthens your character and makes you more resilient. Of course, walking alone doesn't mean you're completely isolated. It just means that you're not afraid to be yourself, even when others don't understand you. Don't be discouraged if people around you question your choice to be alone. They may not see the value in it. But that's okay. You know that this journey of self-discovery and growth is essential for your transformation. So, embrace the solitude. Walk your own path. And watch as you become the best version of yourself. While walking alone paves the way for self-growth, it's equally crucial to break free from the shackles of comfort and weakness. Comfort, though enticing, is the silent enemy of progress. We've all been there. Choosing the easy path, the one that requires no effort and offers immediate gratification. But in the long run, this path leads nowhere. It keeps us stagnant, preventing us from reaching